Today's conference is being recorded. At this time, all participants are in a listen-only mode. At the conclusion of our prepared remarks, we will conduct a question-and-answer session. If you would like to ask a question at that time, you may press star 1 on your touch-tone telephone. If any of you should require assistance during today's conference, please press star 1 on your touch-tone telephone. I would now like to introduce your host for today's conference, Mr. John Paquette. Please go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone, for joining us on our Big East teleconference. I'm John Paquette from the communications staff at the Big East. Just let me explain the order of events today. We'll have some opening remarks from Commissioner John Marinato, and John will also introduce Judy Genshaft, who is the president of USF and the chair of the Big East CEO Executive Committee. And John will also introduce the presidents of our 5 institutions. This teleconference is being transcribed by ASAP Sports, and a full transcript will be available shortly after the call on their website, asapsports.com, as well as bigeast.org. We're also going to have an audio file of the teleconference on bigeast.org, and there are also plenty of additional features on our new institutions on the conference website, bigeast.org. Now I'd like to introduce the Commissioner of the Big East, John Marinato. John?
Thank you, John. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Big East Conference Media Teleconference. I'd like to echo John's thanks to everyone for taking the time to call in this afternoon and personally express my gratitude for your interest in the Big East Conference. Today, we are extremely proud to announce the addition of 5 new members to the Big East, 3 of which are joining as full members and 2 of which are coming as football-playing members. We are delighted to formally welcome the University of Central Florida, the University of Houston, and Southern Methodist University as our new full members, in Boise State University and San Diego State University as football-playing members. I have with me today the presidents of those 5 universities. In addition to Big East Conference CEO Chair and USF President Judy Genshaft, joining me on today's call are Boise State University President Bob Kuster, from Central Florida, President John Hitt, from Houston, President Renu Couture, from San Diego State, President Elliot Hirschman, and from SMU, President Gerald Turner. As John mentioned, each will be making brief remarks of their own, and then we will open it up for questions. But first, I'd like to take a minute to put our announcement today into context. Since the creation of the Big East Conference back in 1979 and throughout its 32-year evolution, the Big East Conference has had a record of reinventing itself. Today, I'm pleased to tell you that we have taken yet another bold and creative step in our history. We are going west. Over the past few months, we have worked to strengthen and fortify our league, spoken to many different institutions, and have been gratified at the level of interest and enthusiasm that so many schools have shown in the Big East Conference. There is certainly a great deal of respect for our conference throughout the world of college athletics, and we appreciate the kindness and consideration that was afforded us as we talked with athletic directors and presidents across the nation. The core group of universities that have joined with us today is extraordinary. These are all quality institutions with strong academics, great facilities, engaged fans, and an unwavering commitment to athletics. We are proud to be associated with them. They provide us with the solid foundation we require to move forward confidently and boldly with our conference. We have ambitious plans, and this expansion is a great stride toward reaching them. The Big East Conference has faced challenges in the past, and each time has come out stronger than before, and that has happened once again. This expansion clearly moves us far beyond our origins in the Northeast. With these 5 new members, our conference will continue to have by far the single largest media footprint in intercollegiate athletics, spanning literally from coast to coast in football and all the major regions in between. In effect, the Big East Conference will be the first truly national college football conference. creative and innovative new model will provide our fans with two distinct divisions in football, East and West, which will produce new rivalries, accommodates further expansion flexibility, and eventually sets the stage for an annual football championship game. The addition of these 5 new marketplaces also boosts the number of the Big East's potential TV households by more than 6% and up to almost 28 million. 4 different time zones will also allow us the potential to schedule 4 football games on a given Saturday, back to back to back to back, without any overlap. It's a powerful model and one that we believe will be unmatched by any other conference. We are very excited by the progress we have made and are inspired by the enthusiasm of our new members. They know, as we do, that Big East membership will bring them many opportunities to enhance their institution's standing and prestige both on and off the athletic field. Finally, let me address one point in general terms. Out of respect for the many confidential conversations we have had with potential members, and consistent, as I think most of you know, with our ongoing practice, we will not comment on any situations with schools that are not part of our announcement today. I can only say we are continuing discussions with select additional institutions. This call is to talk about the 5 schools that have joined us and what they bring to the conference. These universities are committed to the Big East, and we are happy to have them. We want to focus our attention today on them and their decision to join us. Now I'd like to introduce Judy Genchak, the president of the University of South Florida and the chair of both the Big East Conference Board and the NCAA Division I Board of Directors. Judy?
Thank you, John. Well, as president of the current Big East Conference institution and chair of the Big East Board of Directors, I am very happy to welcome the conference 5 new member institutions today. The Big East is a remarkable athletic conference, unique in its way from the other BCS conferences. The addition of these 5 new schools only adds to that singularity. Over its history, the Big East has changed and adapted as needed to maintain its place and leadership in the world of intercollegiate athletics, and it has always done so with great respect and reverence for its heritage and legacy. And so it is today. Boise State, University of Central Florida, Houston, San Diego State, and SMU are all fine schools that will enhance every aspect to the Big East. I can attest that during its tenure in the conference, USF certainly has seen its visibility and reputation in athletics rise. Our students, alumni, and community have all benefited, and our position as a Big East school has helped define us, build our brand, and help symbolize and support the excellence we have achieved and the progress we have made as an institution. This is a diverse and distinguished group of universities. The 5 new members will add to the richness that our conference is known for. We in the Big East look forward to competing with this group, to sharing our spirit with them, and to making the great institutions of the Big East even greater, both individually and collectively. And with that, I just want to congratulate all of the institutions joining the Big East.
Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Judy. This is John Paquette again, and now we're going to ask each president for an opening comment. First from Boise State, President Bob Kustra.
Well, thank you. This is an exciting day. Today's announcement represents another significant step forward in the evolution of Boise State University and our football program. We are very excited about joining the Big East and partnering with some of the finest universities across the nation. From coast to coast, we've created an all-American conference that represents the very best American higher education offers this nation, both in athletic competition and academic quality. We at Boise State are honored to be a part of it. I would like to thank Commissioner John Marinato for his tireless pursuit of the Big East goal of creating Western partners, and we look forward to full-fledged Eastern and Western Division play in the Big East. Thanks as well to my fellow presidents and Judy Genshaft, University of South Florida President and Big East Chair, for her leadership in bringing us to this conclusion. We at Boise State are proud to be aboard. Thank you.
Thank you, President Custra. Now from UCF, President John Head.
This is truly a great day for the University of Central Florida. On behalf of our more than 58,000 students, our staff and faculty, and our energetic and loyal fans, I proudly accept membership in the Big East. Academically and athletically, UCF and the Big East are great partners. UCF student athletes rank near the top nationally for academic performance. Our facilities, including Bright House Network Stadium and the UCF Arena, are among the newest and finest collegiate athletics venues in our country. In the past year, 8 of our athletics teams have been nationally ranked, including football, baseball, and men's basketball. Our women's soccer team recently advanced to the Elite Eight. Joining the Big East provides opportunities for our student athletes in all sports to compete on the largest national stage. We are honored to join the new Big East and look forward to adding to the conference's tradition of academic and athletic success. Our thanks go to Commissioner Marinato, President Genshaft, and our fellow university presidents for the professionalism, dedication, and enthusiasm that have led us to this fine day. Thanks so much.
Thank you, President Head. Now from Houston, President Renu Couture.
Thank you very much. Well, on behalf of the university's Board of Regents, our faculty, staff, students, and alumni, I am honored and very pleased to accept the invitation to be a member of the Big East family. Our vision at the University of Houston is to be a nationally competitive university in every field: research, student success, and athletics. This affiliation gives us an opportunity to play in a nationally competitive environment and to show our talents on a national stage. This is a game changer for us, and I know everybody here is very excited. Big East is a great conference, nationally competitive, and academically strong. These are finest universities, great leadership, superb talent. It is truly our privilege to join the Big East. And I, too, join my fellow presidents in thanking Commissioner Marinato for extremely diligent, hard work, your leadership, and of course I am very grateful to Judy Genshaft. To me, it feels like coming back home. I'm familiar with Big East, and I value it very much. Thank you very much, and we want to be part of Big East, and we're going to add value to it, and we'll draw value from it. Thank you.
Thank you, President Couture. From San Diego State, President Elliot Hirschman.
Good afternoon. I want to begin by thanking John and Judy for their gracious comments and their welcome throughout the process. I also want to thank all of my colleagues for their boldness and their collaborative spirit. San Diego State University is an institution that is on the rise athletically and academically. We're thrilled to join the Big East and have the opportunity to compete at the highest level. On behalf of all of our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and supporters, we're honored to join a conference that has some of the finest universities in the country. Most importantly, we're looking forward to extraordinary competition. We can't wait for 2013. Bring it on. Thank you.
Thank you, President Hirschman. And from SMU, President Gerald Turner.
I want to join my colleagues in thanking John Marinato and his staff, and of course President Genshaft, and the encouragement and support that she's provided to each of us. The City of Dallas will be delighted to welcome all of the Big East members. We feel it's an honor to be a part of the Big East Conference, and with the University of Houston, we can truly say that the Big East Conference has spread to the state of Texas. We look forward to being able to participate in the Big East, both for football and other sports, and know that basketball and the other sports within the conference will bring great competition to Dallas, and we look forward to visiting our sister institutions' campuses during this competition. We look forward to the participation starting in 13 and believe that we will benefit greatly from being in the Big East and that the Big East will benefit from SMU's participation also. So we look forward to welcoming all of the institutions to Dallas starting in 13.
President Turner, thank you. And now we're going to open it up for